I believe they would really like to have Shelby Harris and Maurice Hurst back. Their markets may be a little bit more, expensive than they were a season ago with the cap going up. So we'll see. Along those lines, this is one move for each team in the NFL this offseason from ESPN. They say the Browns signing Christian Wilkins. It's a defensive tackle from the Dolphins. Had 9 sacks, 35 pressures, 63 combined tackles for the Dolphins last season, 13th in pass rush win rate among interior linemen while taking on a lot of double teams. Also a very strong run defender. He's probably not going to get double teamed if he signs with the Browns. That would be the selling. Look, they double team and triple team Myles Garrett, Christian, so you're not getting double teamed. But Mac, why do you think Andrew Berry could be aggressive in pursuing Wilkins?
Well, he kind of fits a lot of connections when it comes to Cleveland, especially. Look just last offseason. Obviously, they signed Dalvin Tomlinson, but they were among the aggressive teams going after Javon Hargrave, who was leaving Philadelphia, who was there during Jim Schwartz's time in Philadelphia. But also just look at Jim Schwartz in general. If you look at his previous stops in his career, you have Fletcher Cox, who in every season that he was underneath Jim Schwartz was a Pro Bowler and made the first-team All-Pro just once. Meanwhile, you had, Ndamukong Suh in Detroit, who had career seasons. Marcelo Darius, who was largely a bust in the NFL, had his best career season under Jim Schwartz, as well as Jeffrey Simmons had his 2 best seasons underneath Jim Schwartz when he was an assistant there in Tennessee. So, again, seeing that position in particular, combined with the age of Christian Wilkins at just 28 years old, 2 years younger than Javon Hargrave, who they were going after last offseason, I think that it really is a recipe for the Browns really to take advantage of this and really take advantage of a market that I think really could be a unique situation to pair Myles Garrett with the interior pressure. And then also you have Obo Okoronkwo coming off the edge. You have an Alex Wright coming off the edge. Alex Wright at the end of the year really coming on as that interior defensive line was causing pressure. So if you're able to add in somebody the caliber of a Christian Wilkins combined with Dalvin Tomlinson in the middle and Myles Garrett on the outside, Myles Garrett's going to be doing crossovers left and right. I'm excited to see how these guys are able to go ahead and attack this, but also, again, for Andrew Berry, it's getting aggressive at the right moment and being opportunistic. That's the one thing that I think gets lost with Andrew Berry, is that people think that he might be more frugal, but he's more opportunistic when it comes to his aggressiveness on the open market.
Yeah, and the one thing that Jim Schwartz's defense do get is that defensive tackle that can penetrate on the interior. That's not really Dalvin Tomlinson. Tomlinson's more of a guy that's a run stuffer. We've seen he's got pressure, but the other thing about Andrew Berry, he has a value in mind for each of the guys that he's going to go after, and we saw with Hargrave last year, didn't go above it.